Hey everyone, this is Darius from the Shotcaller. I'm standing here with Minitroupax. Unfortunately, you guys did pack the loss yesterday. You had a very emotional reaction to it, understandably so. What were your feelings after the game?
I mean, mainly frustration and just, I let myself down and my team. It's like, I don't really mind what other people say that much, because at the end of the day, what matters is your own opinion and what you actually believe. And I thought we'll take everything. We could split, and I wanted to reach finals. We didn't, and I'm like, all right, at least let's make it to Rift Rivals to compensate a little bit. And we started really well on the series. They bounced back. We bounced back again, and then it was, it was decided in a fifth game that it was like really back and forward. But at the end of the day, they played better and they deserve to win. But it's always really frustrating to lose.
You say that you let yourself down though, even though I've seen all the comments on Twitter and on Reddit and everything, and I think the majority of people thought that you were even the best player on the team and you really carried hard so many of those games. I mean, that's still a good feeling.
I mean, yeah, it's nice that people support you, right? Even after the lose, but what matters if I played well or not, if I wasn't good enough to carry in the fifth game, Like, for example, I think I did a great series. I played quite consistently. Of course, there was like some mistakes, and for example, the Israel face check, that one, I just put my hands on the head and I'm like, what the hell am I doing, It was still a rough one game, yeah. Right? But like, I shouldn't get caught like that, but it's like, I just could have played better. Like, for example, the team fight on mid with Jinx that I got like a good double kill. I could have flash for Casio, kill her, like kill maybe Ivern, even get the pentakill and just push in Eve, and the game will look much different. So it's like, I don't blame my teammates never. I just look myself into me and see what I could have done better. And I think if I played a little bit better, I could have carried my team in the fifth game.
In all honesty though, given that it was your guys' first split and your rookie split as well, and it was the rookie split for Jizuka, it was the rookie split for Jack Troll, Gilius hadn't been playing in LCS for a long time, I still think it's phenomenal the fact that you guys did manage to get fourth place and compete for third up until the final game. So from your perspective, are you still happy at the end of the day to say, okay, I placed fourth, or our team placed fourth, we went to the final game, we gave it our all. Yes, we might not make Rift Rivals, but we got some points for Worlds. It's very much on the line now for Summer Split.
I mean, I'm never satisfied, even if we finish first, I will not be satisfied about it, because we probably will drop some games and all this stuff. And what you really want to achieve is perfection. And perfection is 3-0ing everyone, dominating them early, mid, late game. So if we don't reach that, we shouldn't be happy with ourselves, because there are other regions like Korea and NA is looking better than Europe. So we just need to look better, because yeah, it's good to win in Europe, but you want to represent your region as best as you can outside that. So if we will go to MSI and just get 3-0 cleaned by every single team outside, I wouldn't feel happy about it. So like, I just want to reach first place, but reach it in a good spot, not just luckily having the enemy throwing all the games and just you win 3 games somehow. I just want to win consistently, be the better team without any doubts, and just perform outside Europe.
Now, after reflecting on the current split, what have been one of the most important takeaways for you personally as a player?
I mean, it was mainly the experience as well. I think it's really important. The first half of the split, I think I wasn't playing as good as I could, actually, because, like, for example, I had Caitlyn a couple of games, like, against Fnatic and against Misfits and all these teams, big teams, and I didn't perform as good as I could, like, I wasn't playing good laning phase-wise, team fights I was like a little bit too safe. It's not like I wasn't playing bad, but I wasn't being that relevant, so I wasn't that happy about my performance first half of the split. Second half, I think I started playing way better, like I started having huge CS leads and all this stuff, like against Splice, I think mainly in regular split, I think I had really huge CS leads and laning phase leads. And playoffs-wise, I think I perform way better than the regular split. So I just wanna keep keeping this level for the next regular split and playoffs, hopefully, and just keep improving.
I mean, at the end of the, I think in the HUK series you showed that perfectly. I think yesterday you showed that perfectly. Is it maybe a bit of an issue for the team, given that you guys did win the 3-2 against HJK, and yesterday you went 2-3. Is there maybe a bit of a lack of consistency almost within the team? Is that an issue?
I think our team is still the strongest one in whole Europe in early game. I think we're really good early game wise, but I think we're one of the worst ones when it comes to Nashor. You know, like it's like, oh, Vitality, they got the 7k lead. Let's wait for the Baron throw. It's like that, you know, all our games, and we really need to step that big time, because like we normally don't play that much late game because we either stomp or get stomped, kind of. And it's like we really need to fix that issues if we want to be a really top team, because we think early game it's ours normally. You know, we get really huge leads even against really good teams, so that's not an issue whatsoever, and we just need to be more consistent mid game to finish games, and I think we will be a really high contender for the summer split.
Any specific plans for off season now?
Yeah, we have the Korean bootcamp in 1 month. We're gonna be tryharding quite much before the split starts, and now we're not rookies anymore. We got experience in playoffs as well and stages, big stages, so that's really good going for us. And we're gonna be facing the same guys we faced, you know, like, because when you come as a rookie, you're like, holy, I've been watching this guy for 2 years on my PC, you know, and I'm facing him, so it's like a bit, you don't play your best, I think, and now you just look at them and you're like, they're not my idols, they're not better than me, they're just enemies that I have to be better than them, so that's how you look at them.
So the mindset is changing for sure. Are you excited for Korean solo queue? I've heard quite a few things from like Broxa and Exile that, you know, Koreans really like to throw if they lose 1 or 2 kills and then they just run it down mid.
I mean, I'm not that excited about Korean solo queue. I'm excited about the Korean scrims that we can get, you know, like Chinese teams, Taiwanese teams, and Korean teams. If we can get them, it's like really good practice, and you can learn a lot about them because they're in a really good macro level, and I think those are the best teams when it comes to team gameplay. You know, like I don't think they're like super better than us mechanically wise. I think there are players that can compete or are even better than they are. But I think team-wise they are really far superior than other teams, and that's why they're normally taking every single World Championship.
Makes sense to me for sure. Any guesses on who's going to win the LCK Spring Split? Is it going to be Kingzone or Africa?
I think Kingzone is really strong right now, and you know, like they just got like, it's like they got the best players in each role, and they are also really good as a team. So it's like really hard to find openings into that team, but KSB won against them like 1 game, and other teams also won, so no team is perfect, and you can also win against every single one. Of course, they are probably the hardest one to win right now. They are the best team in the world right now, but I think Kingston will still take it.
Would be very exciting. Now, of course, if they do make it to MSI, that means no scrimming against Vitality, unfortunately. Maybe you get to scrim SKT, that will be interesting.
I mean, I'm not so sure how the Korean scrims will work, you know, like I think they're a little bit strict about their and all this stuff, but I'm aware that Chinese teams and Taiwanese teams and all this stuff, they really like to scrim foreign teams, so I'm good about it. I think Chinese AD carries mainly are really good.
Uzi, of course, the big one.
Uzi, iBoy, those guys are crazy laning phase-wise, you know, like if I can learn how to lane like them, I will just be ahead of everyone in laning phase-wise, and that means a lot if you're a Vitality player, if you dominate early game.
Yeah, I mean, that's the strongest point the team has, probably. Yeah. Now, is there anything you would like to say to the Vitality fans that watched you guys yesterday and, of course, watched you the whole split?
I mean, I just want to thank them because it was a really hard series for me and for my team. And, I mean, you saw it yesterday, right? I'm not faking anything, and we're really destroyed by not winning, but we'll make up for it and we'll qualify for Worlds next split.
Okay. Well, you heard it from Minitroupax. This was Darius from the Shotcaller, and I hope you had a good day. See ya then. See ya. Hey everyone, this is Darius from the Shotcaller, and I hope you just enjoyed that video. This is a generic end card, of course, so make sure to click here for a different interview, or here for a different interview, or about here to subscribe to the Shotcaller. We very much appreciate your support, and see you guys next time. Bye bye.